Good morning, welcome back to another What's Sold video. Today I'm going to go and pull, it looks like 25 orders. We had a decent weekend of sales, so that's always nice to have that happen. But yeah, let's get started. First item up today are some art pottery or studio pottery goblets or tumblers. While I'm here, I also sold this mug. I'm going to grab this mug here. So our first two items were this studio art pottery mug, and this sold for $21 plus ship. I still grab these, like I've said in previous videos. It's glazed on the inside. Someone had asked a question, like, are you able to drink out of these? And these are for drinking. It's not just for display piece. They're glazed on the inside, and you can drink out of them easily. You just can't put them in a dishwasher, and you don't want to microwave them because it'll degrade it, and I don't know if there's leaching that happens with glazes and stuff, but yep, hand wash only and no microwave use with these type of mugs, but you can definitely drink out of them. The other item that I pulled just now were these studio pottery goblets or tumblers, and they're really nice. It was a set of 4, and that sold for $45 plus shipping. You'll see back here on the table, this was actually a really nice sale this weekend, and I had no clue when I picked it up what this was. This is actually Viking glass. You know, the swung glass vases that people like to collect. Yeah, so this sold for $129 plus shipping. There's no chips or cracks that I can see. And it's a blue color. The ones that I've seen that have sold in the past are the amberina, the red, yellow, orangish color ones. But I haven't seen this. I may have underpriced it, but it sold fast. It sold within a day, which that might speak to why it sold so that it was underpriced. But I'm happy to see it move on. And I don't think I paid much. I can't remember how much I paid, but I know it was under $10 for this, so that was a nice find. Then I also sold this Faltzgraf pie bird. And it looks like it hadn't been used, but I listed it as pre-owned, gently used, even though it doesn't look like it's been out of the box. But the box does have some condition issues, and that sold. Let me double check how much that sold for. That only sold for $10 plus ship. I think this is one of those items that I got home and I realized, you know what, I just grabbed it because I knew pie birds were a thing. But it's the older ones that are more valuable. These are more recent and more modern versions of them. So it didn't sell for that much, and I think I paid $4 for this, so that wasn't something I'll pick up again unless it's the old antique ones. This beautiful pottery piece sold as well, and this is going out the door for $30.75 on an offer. It's Navajo Native American pottery, and it's really beautiful, and it's signed. Next up, we have this Viking blue glass. It's either a fruit bowl or a console dish. And this sold for $33.97 plus ship. We also sold this Jim Shore Heartwood Creek house. And this guy sold for $20 plus shipping. I'll still pick these up. Jim Shore, I'm getting more and more selective of them. They can't be damaged in any kind of way. And I am looking up comps on them. This is something from a while ago, and it's gradually reduced in price, and this is what it sold for, was $20. So I will have to get it at a really low buy-in cost in order to list these or buy these again. Or like if I get an auction lot and it's included, then I would definitely pick them up. But individually, I need to look up the items to make sure that they're worth picking up and still listing for me. Next up is some metal German Shepherd bookends. I picked these guys up in an auction lot. I'll still grab them if they're a decent price at thrift store, but you gotta be careful because they are deciding to price them individually, so just be aware of that. But yeah, so this is going out $35 plus ship. All right, we pulled some more items for you. This guy here is a little like dresser caddy. You can put some stuff in here, little trinkets or ring holder, or little like glasses and stuff on the side there. Little kangaroo, and he sold for I think $25 plus ship. I also sold this Fenton Amberina-ish color. Does glow a little bit orange under the black light, but this only sold for $12.97 plus ship. Might have been able to get a little bit more money for that one just because of the color. But I find that these tend to take a little while to sell unless it's a unique one or has the label or any identifying marks on it. This is the pre-stamp, so it didn't have the Fenton mark on it, but it's really nicely done. And then I got this funny little whimsical dog treat or canister or jar. And this guy sold for, I think, 35. I'm probably way off on that. Nope, $35 plus shipping. Got those all packed up. Now I just have 14 more to pull. What a day. All right, I think the first one is going to be a mug. Maybe we can pull 2 of them at the same time. Looking for an original Pancake House red mug. Where are you? Red. I think I see you. Hold on one second. This is the other one. It's a Padala Stein or mug. I think this mug still sold for $19.97 plus shipping. It's Mexican pottery. You'll recognize the signature on the bottom there. And I only had one of these. Right, so that's sold. And then we have a Deneen Pottery, which is kind of local to my area. I think it's Minnesota is where they're made. And this is an original Pancake House, and it's for the Minnesota, Burnsville, Eden Prairie, Edina, and Roseville. So that's sold, and I think that guy sold for, forgive me, $19.97 as well, plus shipping. Next pull item going out the door is this stone incense burner. It's got a cover on it, it's hand carved, and it actually is signed. Normally I don't find these signed. There's a signature on the bottom, and this guy sold for $29.97 plus shipping. We also sold this little miniature Red Wing crock stoneware piece, and I believe this is like a collector's piece, one of the collector societies or one of those people that look like maybe a pen holder, not sure. That sold, and I also sold, if you can see in there, some blue glass, looks like light bulb, salt and pepper. This little Red Wing pottery piece is going out the door for $39 plus ship. I'll always grab these if I find them in the wild as long as they're decently priced. And then I am staying far, far away from salt and pepper shakers for the most part. I have had these for quite a while, and those sold for $10 plus ship. So I'm steering away from them. I'm trying to offload some of them in my store, so I am taking decent, offers just to get them moving along and clear up the space for more profitable items. I tried lotting up a bunch of like the figural salt and pepper shakers, and a lot of people on YouTube pick them up, and maybe they do decently for them, but at the amount that I'm looking to get, I don't want to just couple dollars profit. I want to get my 15 when I can. I'm trying to sell through all this stuff. For the most part, that doesn't give me that profit margin, and only pick up that stuff in the wild. There are some exceptions. You'll obviously see that in some of my videos where I pick up some things either that I didn't look up or I just couldn't resist it, but I'm trying to stay away from that for the most part. These are heading out, and I think I said, I'm not quite sure, but that's $10 plus ship. Our next item heading out is this hand-carved wood folding basket. You'll recognize these in the store. I thought this was really cute. This would be a perfect like Valentine's Day type display, but any time of year really. It's just really intricately carved. I think most of these are made in India. I'm not sure if they say the name of the wood is. I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. I was just going to, but I'm not. This took a while to sell though, and I think I paid probably $6.99 or $8 for this, hopefully less. I got 2 of them, so one I paid like $5 for, and another I paid $8 for. But this only sold for $19.97 plus ship, or this only sold for $19.97 plus ship. So I don't know that I would pick these up again in the future, but that's this big guy, this Tanala Pottery. It's from Mexico. This really large cat is heading out. It looks like we're selling a lot of big things that I need to ship. But this guy sold for it looks like $50 plus shipping. I'm selective again on the Tanala that I'll pick up going forward. I have a lot of the birds, a lot of the little figurines. and such, and they don't sell for very much anymore. But the larger and the more unique the pieces, those are still worth picking up as long as you can ship them. But that's heading out. Also sold this Sasha Brass stuff. I think that's how you say the name. Vase. It's really nice. Definitely older. Signed. And that, I believe, sold for $37.48 plus shipping. Also going out is this Fenton cased glass vase. It's kind of got like a swirl optic to it, and that was a nice sale. It was also a nice find, obviously. That sold for $67.97 plus shipping. So I'm happy about that. It's kind of a larger one. It's not the small, super small ones that you see. And I also sold this little figurine. Kind of hard to see here. But it's some bears, and it's made out of, it's a Wolf original. It's made in Canada, and I can't remember if this is lava or ash. But that's sold, and that is heading out today. It's sold for, where'd you go, little guy? This sold for $15 plus ship. So again, this isn't something I'll pick up in the future unless I find a unique piece and I comp it out and it's selling for a decent amount of money. I also sold this big guy. I'm not picking up big platters like this anymore unless they're worth a lot of money. But it's huge. And it's made in Costa Rica. It's got depicted a scene on there. It's heavily lacquered and painted and signed on the back. But this guy is going out. And I sold... Sorry about the cat there. That guy sold for $35.61 plus He's all packed up, and then I'll pull the last remaining items going out today. This beautiful bowl is heading out as well. This is a really heavy studio pottery piece. I can't remember the maker mark on that. There's the mark. It's considered signed. Definitely vintage. And that sold for $89.97 plus shipping. Couple more items to pull. Man, is my post office gonna love me / hate me today. And the last two, one is a small brass dragon and a painting. I think this is the painting here. So let's go check out the price. Little painting here that is one of a kind. It's signed by the artist. Sold for $35.97. Yep, $35.97 plus ship. And then this little guy, this brass, I think he's a dragon. He's not signed or anything, but he sold. I took an offer of $20 plus shipping. Again, this was at the beginning of the day. I wasn't getting very many sales on Sunday. This is actually probably midday, and I decided to take an offer, and then lo and behold, orders started rolling in. So that's $20 plus ship. So that is it. Phew. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for us today. My post office is not going to be happy with me. I have a lot of big, bulky items, and it's going to take me quite a few trips to get them into the post office. But I'm going to wrap these guys up and then head on out. And I just want to say thank you. Stay tuned for another What Sold video. I'm going to film them every Monday and post them on Wednesday. And then I'm also still going to drop a Thrift With Me video on Sundays. So if you have any questions, drop them below. Otherwise, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.